Last year, a legislation was passed to allow state governments generate their own power supply. The Oyo State government, determined to hasten the development of the state, quickly tapped into this initiative by awarding the construction of an hybrid power plant to a contractor. The chairman of the Project Performance Monitoring Agency, Engineer Opun Salau, was at the ongoing project site of the 11 megawatts hybrid power solution independent power project IPP at the Oyo State Secretariat Agodi Ibadan. The project, which was awarded to Electron Energy, is 80% completed. The Commissioner for Energy, Mr. Seun Ashamu, was also at the project site at the time of the inspection visit. Engineer Opun Salau declared that the project is part of the efforts of the state government to meet the energy needs of the people.
The energy that will be generated from here will be in excess of what the secretariat needs. And the good news is that people within the environment are going to benefit from constant power supply. And that is part of the innovations and the thinking of our dear governor by embarking on projects like this. You know, there can be development without constant electricity.
Engineer Opun Salau was earlier conducted around the project site by the project manager, Engineer Oladipo, who disclosed that phase 1 of the project will be completed soon and will provide adequate power supply to the government secretariat Ibadan and its environs.
We're very close to the end of phase 1. At the end of phase 1, we will have adequate power supply within this campus, that's the Oyo State Secretariat, and we'll also be able to distribute the power outside the immediate environment of the Secretariat.
The Commissioner for Energy, Mr. Seun Ashamu, whose office directly supervises the project, disclosed that Governor Seyi Makinde is doing everything possible to attract investors to the state.
We're happy to receive the monitoring agency today to inspect the progress of work. As you can see, we're nearing completion of phase 1. And it's pleasing as well. It's quite telling about what the government is doing. Because yes, we have a contractor here working on site, and they've deployed their funds, they've invested in the state. And it goes to show that the leadership and the administration of Governor Seyi Makinde is doing something right to be able to attract private investors into the state to render services that the populace across the entire state actually needs.
Engineer Opun Salau also inspected the lighting work at the road construction section being handled by Crayboard Construction Company at the Lagos-Ibadan interchange, linking up and exiting at Ibadan. He summed up his submission on the beauty of the new initiative being put in place this way.
This is one of the wonders of Governor Seyi Makinde's administration. But we've all discussed the importance of this road. But in addition to that is the lightning, which is one of the main attractions of this road. And this is not just the regular lighting. These are new technology. And from the pole, which is not the conventional pole, it's reinforced concrete pole that could withstand the impact of careless drivers and have the height also to take it away from the case of theft.
The luminaires have the capacity to use conventional and also solar with at least 3 days autonomy. So we expect that it will provide sufficient lighting, but also the aesthetics as well, both from an aerial view and from a side-on view.